Are you excited to see the first ever box of Crayola 64 crayons? I'm excited to show this to you today. I'm Jenny from Jenny's Crayon Collection, where I help you guys find the coolest art supplies, both old and new. And today we are looking at these Crayola crayons. Super exciting. The story behind this is I've collected crayons for a long time, and I had a reader from my blog that contacted me and wanted to send me his old crayons, and I was more than happy. I was super excited when he said that. And he sent me all these crayons. His name is John Corb, and I was super grateful that he sent me some of his original crayons. These all came out in 1958. So they're all, look at that, all 64 crayons, all from the same year. You'll notice these are from April. I think this one, let's see, one of them's from June. Yeah, this one's from June. And then this one is the one that continued until 1961. So these were the first ever 64 crayon boxes from 1958. If you look inside of these boxes, they're missing some, and that happens quite often when you have old boxes of crayons, that you'll miss some of the crayons. I'll show you this one too. He actually has a list in here of the crayons he missed. So for the exercise today, since it was the same year, we are going to look at this box of crayons because it has all the crayons in it. So the color names will be the same. We'll just have a full box of crayons from this one. We're gonna swatch these today. So first we will put them in color order. Dump. They have been used before. And this white one's a little bit broken. So let's start up here. Brick red. This is like a brown. Blue. This is a purpley. We'll put the browns over here. This is a green, gray, yellow, green, orange. So the reason I'm putting them in color order is when we swatch them, they'll be in color order. We're putting all the browns over here. This is like a blue-green, periwinkle. Yellow, and then we have lemon yellow. This one's maize. So this one I'm actually gonna pull from another box. Can you see right there? It's a little sad. Goldenrod. That's the thing with older boxes, is that's what you'll do, is sometimes you won't find a full box, but you'll gather a few boxes, and then after that you'll be able to make a full box. Since this one was already a full box, and the colors are the same, so you just make sure the colors are the same, and then you have a full box, because the wrappers don't change even though the box does. Some of the ones up there. Okay. We should have had the violets and the blues over here with the browns. Okay. Gray. And when you're using old, and look, oh, this is so cute. They have stamps, so they know which ones to put in there. So had I not dumped them all out, you'd have known which ones came in which. Blue, violet. Okay, blue. I'm trying to see if I can find the purple. Okay, yeah, the gray goes here. Brown, Mulberry would be over here. Right. Black here. And when you're sorting crayons, you just sort them how you feel they should be. So I'm putting the darker ones by the black. Got a blue-green there. A maroon. This one almost looks neon, yellow-orange. It's very interesting. Maybe it should go here. I don't know. These colors throw me off. Pine green. Some silvers in here. Put the white down here. Oh, look at that. I'll pull in another white. I'm gonna take a picture. So I will put this box on my blog so you can look at it in more detail. I have a lot of boxes on my blog. Violet blue. Blue gray. Cadet blue. This is blue violet. Blue violet, violet blue. This is pink. Olive green. A red. Mahogany. Apricot. It's really more yellowy. This one's gold. It almost looks green. I wonder if this and copper were, I don't know if they have real metal in them, but sometimes if they did have real metal, like some colored pencils that I have that are even made today, they have metal in them, so that's why they turn green. You'll notice too, some of these wrappers really absorb the color and some of them don't. I'm gonna have to move some of these over here. All right. That one at the top. I got a light purple. So we'll move the greens up here. I took some pictures of the crayons. They're all sorted. I just found out too that the patent for crayons, patent number for this box was obtained in October 1958. Crayons I have colored with older ones. They seem to work fine. You just have to be careful. And do a little bit lighter that way. This one's called Orchid. So some of these will be the same as what we already have. This one's lavender. And some of them will be colors that are retired. Thistle. If you want to find your own box like this, I would recommend eBay. Super pretty, red violet. The laydown is super smooth. Very pretty. Violet red. That one is definitely more red. We can see if the name is first, it means the dominant color is the second color, which is kind of counterintuitive, right? We'll see if that holds true with all the colors. Brick red. Also forgot to do the swatch. magenta, which is definitely more. That's the thing. If I would have swatched these first, I would have probably put this one more here, this one up here. I would definitely change it around. Maroon. We get the approximate idea. That's one way to sort your crayons, is to make sure you swatch them and then put them down. Or any sort of, oh, that one's definitely more purple. Mulberry. So these are very strong crayons. Indian red, which has been discontinued. It's more of a brown, but I put it in with the reds because it said red on it. And we have red, very vibrant red. I'm trying a new light thing today, so you'll have to let me know. I had a few people ask about my lighting. I want to get it as good as I can for you. Salmon. This one is orange red. That means the dominant color would be probably the red. And this one's red orange, so yep, the orange is the dominant, so it does follow that trend. This one is orange. We'll see how they compare. Very similar, but they are different. Is flesh. We'll try to do 3 rows on this page. Normally I try to do just 1. So maize, we were gonna pull from a different box. So maize is kind of orangey. Yes, here's a maize. I'm actually just gonna, I'll keep that one with this one. I just wanna switch it out. Okay, this one's definitely more yellow. Very pretty. M-A-I-Z-E. Okay. And then we have goldenrod. Okay, and it's all one word. I'm just going to put all these back in the first, so they will be sorted by color, which will make me happy. I love sorting by color. Okay, and we'll keep these ones over here to do more later. So now I'm going to take the next set over here. And this was a time before Crayola got into all their different names. These are colors are very straightforward, I guess you would say, which I love straightforward colors. I do like some of the fun ones, but they get super funky. It's not my favorite. So yellow, orange. So we know the dominant color there is the orange, apricot. And you'll notice some of these, that's why I do it lighter and darker. You'll notice some of them have a big difference. Some of them you can't really tell a difference. So this is orange yellow, where yellow is the dominant color. So this one probably could have even gone up here, this yellow orange. and then these two down here. Now we have yellow. The tip, you'll notice, is a little burnt. So we'll see if that affects the color. Not really. Okay, now we have lemon yellow. So in a couple weeks, I'm actually going to be setting up, okay, the story, I live near Canada, and there's an IKEA in Canada, and I fell in love with the Billy bookshelves just because they were cheap, and so many people use them because from IKEA. So we don't have an IKEA except for the one by New York City, which is like 5 hours away, Spring Green. So my thing was last year, I was like, oh, I need to get those. I'm going to run up to Canada and get them. Well, when winter hit, I was like, oh, I don't want to go now. I'll just wait till spring. Yellow, green. So this was green, yellow, dominant color. Wow, look at how different that is. And I did a color wheel. You'll have to see that. It's a very interesting video. Anyway, so I was like, I'll just wait. So, February hit, and it was starting to get a little warmer, and I was starting to drive, and I was like, I'll wait till like April. I was gonna actually go the June before, but my grandma died, and I was like, I didn't make it up one weekend, and then I was like, I'll just make it up next year. And then March hit, the border closed. I have been waiting for that border to open to Canada for months now, because if not, you have to pay like shipping fees, which are outrageous. And I was like, I'm not going to pay shipping fees when I could just drive to Canada. Well, it looks like the border's not going to open before the year is over. I was like, I really want my bookshelf, so I want that space, so when I do videos, I can have it. So I bit the bullet. I ordered a whole bunch of furniture because it's just a straight, like it's a straight fee, like one-time fee. So even though you're getting a bunch of stuff, you only have to pay one standard fee. So if you buy a bunch of stuff, it's worth it. You just say, oh, I'm going to add that much to each piece, and it's still cheaper than other places. So they're coming. Oh, I'm surprised. That one is not, I wonder if there's something on the crayon, but that one's not as dark as I would think for having such a dark crayon that's not dark. So it's coming next week, and I will do a video. I plan on doing a video of my setup, so you guys can watch this transformation. Right now, my crayons are like in boxes down there. And I will, and all my other, I have not just crayons. You know, I like to do other stuff. They're all just down in this room, but I can't wait. And I'll set that up, and that's where I'll do the videos from now on. So it's turquoise blue. Again, not as dark as I would think. I'll have to do a video comparing some of the old ones to the new ones. All right. Okay. Blue green. So I did these opposite. I should have been looking for that. But it follows that pattern. Sky blue. Blue, wait. blue green. Periwinkle. Ooh, that's very, so that's a lot darker than I think, and purpley than I would have thought. Okay. We have blue. Oh, that's pretty. Again, I would move that one. But I'm very excited to show you guys that. So then I'll have a place for all my crayons. Okay. Then we have midnight blue. Pretty. These are all so pretty. So then we have box number 2. How pretty those are. So far we have these 2. And then we'll put some in box number 3. I'm just going to bring these ones over this way. So we still have quite a few. I'm trying to figure out how to do the end. Of the video. We'll figure that out as we get there. Okay, this one's cornflower. I also have a box from like 1906, I think, where I did a video, cornflower. Again, one that I'm surprised doesn't show up darker. And I wonder if it's age. I wonder if some of these would be darker, but they might. Some of them feel harder to write with, so I wonder if that's why, that they've got some kind of coating on them from being in boxes for years. This one is Cadet Blue, which is more of a gray. Very similar to blue-gray. There's just a subtle difference. Blue violet, so we know, then we have violet blue, so we do this one first. Let's not make that mistake again. So yeah, some of them, the lay down is super easy, and some of them, it's a struggle. Okay, blue violet. They are so pretty though. For crayons, with the wrappers that look the way they do to come out so pretty, I can see why crayons caught on. They are beautiful. And can you imagine all these new colors that came out? Be like, oh my gosh, let's go find the new Crayola colors. They just came out in the box. This one is violet. what I'm going to do, since that one, oh, I'll do gray in here. With these other ones, I'm going to do just a separate sheet. This is actually, it looks more brownish than gray. Look at how reddish that comes out. That is interesting. So for the last ones, I am going to do a separate page. Since they're all browns, it will look similar. Put these in here. And we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so it'll kind of make sense. Raw sienna. Right. Then we have brown. Then we have burnt sienna, which is definitely more red. Or orange. This one's yellow, this one's red, orange. Mahogany. Okay, copper, which, let's see how it turns out. Oh, I forgot to write mahogany. Okay, copper. Look at how green that is. That is so funny. I wonder if there is, you can kind of see some of the copper coming through. We are gonna test this out just a second, but it is green. But you can see the copper coming through. So we're gonna do a test on that. This one's gold, so let's see. It is also green. Yeah, we're gonna do a test on these. Because those are not copper and gold colors. Interesting. Tan. Oh, I'll come back to that one. Burnt orange. This probably could have gone with the oranges, but it looked brown to me. Burnt orange. Okay, this is tan. And then bittersweet, which is kind of red. Okay, and then we have, oh, plum. I didn't even realize that one was there. We'll have a purple one just hanging out here. You know what? Here. Let's add it to this, because I'm a stickler like that. We'll add plum to here. Because, yeah. Okay, plum goes there. And we'll just skip this one right here. This. Okay, raw umber. Sepia. So some of these could have gone with the orange. Black. Let's do black here. Black with the purple around it. I'm not going light at all on this one. Black with the purple hue. do silver. Ooh, this one is super pretty. And then white, which we won't be able to see. It's a little bit different. You can see that. It's hard to even see. Okay, so we have all the colors. Let's put these away. Oh, we were gonna keep out these two. The gold and the copper. So we are going to do a little experiment with them. These are all our colors. How pretty are those? Here. That's all our colors. Little experiment is we are going to color with these until we don't see green, and we yep, that's what I thought. I wonder if there is, I don't think they would put gold, an actual gold. Look at that. It does not look nearly as green as that one did. So we will write with that side that we just drew. That is definitely a different color. Makes me wonder. So we're gonna do the same with copper until we start to see a red coming out of there. Yep. It's not green anymore. Those definitely look like gold and copper, but they did not over here. Oh, I didn't leave space, so we'll just draw copper under here. Oh, that's where we had the white. That definitely looks more coppery. I can't write with the sides, so you can't read it as clearly. That was, look at the difference, the gold and the copper. Makes me wonder, did they use real metal in these? I have no clue. I know in the silver swirls they did. Here are them all sorted in color order. You can put them back in the box. There we go. And I stole the white from the other box just because I was like, I want it to look nice. Getting particular about where I put them. There we go. We have them all sorted in color order from 1958. So this is one of the first boxes ever. This would have been the first box, but we didn't do this one because it was missing some crayons. But this has the same crayon. Okay, let me know in the comments below what you thought about this. Did you like these colors? What made you, like, what stood out the most to you? If you like this video, hit that subscribe button below because I hope you guys find the coolest art supplies, both old and new. I like to show my old ones. I also like to show you guys the most up-to-date versions of supplies. I love colored pencils. I love markers. I'm going to be buying some more of those. I like the Copic, but it was like $1,000 to get all 300, and I was like, I don't have the budget for that right now, but I did pick up Prismacolor. I'm going to be picking up some more colored pencils from some different brands. So you guys will see that. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.